What is up, guys, and welcome back to another 4-year rebuild. And we could be doing either one of these teams, but this time we're doing the Las Vegas Raiders. And I mean, obviously the Raiders are in peril right now. It's been a rough start to the year. Everyone's mad at Josh McDaniels. All Raiders fans hate Josh McDaniels. But, I mean, when you look at this roster, it's pretty terrible. However, they do have the rookie Michael Mayer and Austin Hooper, who at one point in time, was the fantasy football tight end 1. So, I mean, they don't use him. They don't use Mayer either, but it sounds good anyway. Jacoby Myers has had a really good start to the year. Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams are obviously two of the better players in the league. Jacobs are top 5 running back, arguably. And quarterback, definitely not the best position on this team. Aiden O'Connell started on Sunday. Didn't look horrible. Didn't look great either, though. Offensive line outside of Colton Miller is pretty rough. And then the defense has been bad for years. I mean, this defense has just been terrible. And Chandler Jones is a psychopath. So they got that going for him. And then the rookie Wilson, I forget his name, Tyree Wilson, that's it. Out of Texas Tech. We're going to move him to down line, I think. Move him to left end. That sounds like a good move. We'll move him to left end. And we'll see what he should start. Yeah, okay. And then Jerry Tillery, who actually got ejected on Sunday for his late hit on Justin Herbert, which was kind of funny because it was so obvious. And he was like, what? But nonetheless, yeah, I mean, Nate Hobbs is a fine corner. I'm not sure why they don't have him playing on here. Marcus Peters definitely needs to play on this team, but we want to see more Nate Hobbs. And 24, okay. Special teams, yeah, it's rough. Nonetheless, though, I mean, this will be the team we rock with. We're hoping to see a big year out of Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow in the slot. But yeah, we'll hop into the year 1 of the sim here and see if we can't build this team back to its glory, whenever that was. All right, and at the end of year 1, we went 9-8-0. The Chargers tied. Honestly, it wasn't that bad of a year, and I never chose a draft class. I swear if it does that same draft class again. No, dude, why every time? Ugh. We go 9-8 this year, I guess. I don't know why. The first year draft classes are glitched and they won't fix it. What's new with EA? Nonetheless, we went 9-8. We'll take a peek at the stats here on the year. Jimmy G was, I mean, I don't know, just not great. Didn't turn the ball over a lot, but also didn't really do anything risky and threw 59% completion percentage. Yikes. Josh Jacobs had a pretty good year, not terrible, 10 touchdowns. Zamir White as his backup was fine. Kind of had a terrible average yards per carry. And Jacoby Myers led the team in receiving, had 3 touchdowns with 1,000 yards. Devontae had 921 yards and 7 touchdowns. And Michael Mayer actually had a pretty good rookie year. We'll take it. Defensively, Robert Spillane led the way. Divine Diablo had a good year. He's finally starting to come into his own. And Max Crosby, Mad Max, with 18 sacks on the year, had a great year. And that's probably a lot of the reason why we went 9-8. Interceptions, Chandler Jones had 2. What? And then a bunch of... We actually forced a lot of turnovers. Daniel Carlson kind of had a rough year for his standards. He's one of the better kickers in the league. But not quite what we wanted for year 1. We'll sim to the Super Bowl here, and we'll see what happens. All right, so it'll be Cowboys-Ravens. Wasn't that the Super Bowl for Titans rebuild? Mahomes wins MVP. Coach of the Year goes to Zach Taylor. Mahomes wins Offensive Player of the Year. We had no one in that. Depoy goes to Max Crosby, who wins Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go. That's a good start. Offensive Rookie in the Year will go to Michael Mayer finishes 9th. Zay Flowers wins it. Joey Porter Jr. Tyree Wilson finishes runner-up. Best quarterback, definitely not Jimmy G. Best running back, Josh Jacobs finishes 7th. Best receiver, we didn't have anyone on. And I doubt we had anyone on best offensive line. Best linebacker is Mad Max Crosby again. Let's go. And best kicker is Dicker the Kicker. Not a terrible year, though. Not a terrible year one. We'll get into the off season here. And, I mean, I think first and foremost, defense is our number one need. But also, we need a quarterback. So it's kind of like, what do we do here? I mean, Jimmy G is expensive. We might try to trade Chandler Jones this offseason just because he has done nothing since getting to Vegas. 22 players to renegotiate. And Josh Jacobs being the very first name on the list. And we definitely want Josh Jacobs back. And he's back on a 4-year deal. Bilal Nichols. I wouldn't mind having Bilal Nichols. He's a quality right end. And David Long Jr. Marcus Peters. I mean, I wouldn't mind Peters back for one more year if he wants that deal. And he does. He's back on a 1-year deal. Austin Hooper, I'm good on. Is there anyone in here that, like, I'd actually want to bring back? Not really. And as we look at the roster, we'll look at the roster next week. That's probably all we'll re-sign, though. I mean, the other guys will probably be free agents after free agency. And as we look at our lineup here, I mean, Jacobs back long term. Well, I'm going to pay him because I know how good he is. He goes down to superstar dev, though. I mean, he didn't have a great year, but goddamn. Hunter Renfrow, Jacoby Myers. I mean, the receiving core is great. We don't have a center. So basically, we need a new O-line except for left tackle. Left tackle we have locked out. We need some tight ends. Spillane really didn't get a dev trade upgrade at all. And D-tackle is definitely, I mean, the defense. Basically, we just need everything. No, that's the way I see it. So we're going to look to add whatever we can add. Receiver is probably the least of our needs. And Stephon Gilmore could be an interesting add. We really could use a cornerback, like a good one. He's very interested. We know he's a legend from Packers franchise. And that's his top offer. I wouldn't mind going after Stephon Gilmore. Bobby Swags. Khalil Mack. Josie Jewell. I don't really think middle linebackers is necessarily a need. Eric Armstead could be a good addition, though, on like a 2-year deal. And we're running out of money here. We got to move some of these contracts, I think. The Raiders have quite a few bad contracts. So we're going to try to move some of those for draft picks, maybe. And we'll start with, not Devontae. What could we get for Jimmy G? That contract is absurd. Mekhi Blackman and a 7th-round pick. That's the only offer we're getting. It would clear cap space. However, we wouldn't have a quarterback. Man. Jimmy G has 0 trade value. Running back, I mean, Jacobs needs to get paid. Hunter Renfrow, we probably can move if we could get a decent deal for him. Zay Jones and a 6th-round. Xavier Woods. Brian Allen, we do need a center. Ed Ingram and a 5th-rounder from the Vikings. Or I think we're going to do this Ed Ingram trade. So we're going to move on from Hunter Renfrow. Hate to do it because obviously Raider legend, but we don't need that contract. That's a lot of money for a guy who didn't have that good of a year. This team is very thin at a lot of different positions. And Chandler Jones will look to move here. No offers. I mean, his contract's ridiculous. I'm not shocked. I mean, our safeties are actually pretty good. All right. I mean, we just kind of got to improve any way we can this free agency. We moved a contract in Hunter Renfrow. We have like no depth. We're offering Gilmore, and we'll see if we get either one of these guys. We do get Stephon Gilmore. That's a big signing. And Eric Armstead as well. Another big signing. Two huge areas in need. Bobby Swags. I mean, I don't know. Kirk Cousins is out here. I mean, do we trade Garoppolo and sign Kirky? He wants 32 mil a year. What? Kirky. We're not giving you that, bud. Okay. Garrett Bowles. I mean, we have a good left tackle, but he could play right tackle. How much does he want for 1 year? Yeah, we can't afford him anyway. We're kind of out of money because the Raiders have so many bad contracts. I guess that's what we're going to do. I'll see you guys at the draft. All right. So it is draft time, and as we look at college players, we've seen this draft class a few times now. I'm kind of sick of it. We know Darius Richards is the greatest player of all time. But we're more down in this area, and they have us taking, like, safety or D tackle. We need both, so, I mean, that's probably a fair assessment. We'll just hop into it here and kind of see how it plays out. And here we go. The Lions? Oh, from the Rams. No. How do the Lions? Did they suck? They take Harvey Green, right tackle. Don't really think that's an area of need for them, but fair enough. And here we go. Pick 16, what's out there? There's a left tackle, Mark Houghton, who doesn't look that good. There is a quarterback, George Johnson, who also doesn't look that great. Eric Hyde, he kind of looks okay. Jose Parks looks decent. Raekwon Rich, A Finesse. I'm not loving the options. I feel like I trade down every year, every time we get this draft class. We're going to look to trade down again, I think. Pick 24, a second round next year. Pick 19. Pick 31 and a first rounder in 2 years is very intriguing. A 2024 first, third, and fifth. First, I think we're going to do that deal. Was it the Ravens? Yeah, we'll do this one. We get a first round pick in the future, and we move back significantly, but, I mean, honestly, I didn't love any of the options there. I don't think that tackle's that good. And, I mean, Andrew Lambert has A press. Josh Jacobs. Oh, we got to take him. We got to have two Josh Jacobs on the team. Come on, we'd be stupid not to. He looks good, too. A run block, we got to take him. Yes, Josh Jacobs blocking for... I don't even care that he has normal depth. Josh Jacobs blocking for Josh Jacobs? Come on now. We had to do it. That's awesome. And here we go. Another guard out here, Jamie Philbin. Do we just build our offensive line this year? I mean, he looks pretty good. He played left guard for us. Elite change of direction. He looks like a decent athlete. He's not great in finesse blocking. Everything else is solid, though. We're going to take him. Jamie Philbin, hidden dev, and he'll probably be our left guard. And another good pick there, Jamie Philbin out of Texas. Hook him. And here we go. Cody Bowles goes to the Chargers. And Chester Keys. B-man, B-press, C to F catching D-zone there. Harold Thomas looks decent. His upside looks good. A pursuit, A to C tackle. Ran a 4.55. He has elite speed. He looks good. We're going to take him. Harold Thomas, hidden development in the 3rd round out of Penn State. Is he the next Micah Parsons? People are talking. And here we go. We'll go to the 4th round here. I feel like we're having a good draft so far. And here we go. Our 4th round pick. A break tag. Miles Brackett out of Northern Iowa. He actually looks like a really good back. We don't necessarily need a back. He ran a 4.46. He looks like a good player. Is he what kind of? He's a power back. We're gonna take it. Miles Brackett, hidden dev again. 3 straight hidden dev picks. We're on fire in the war room. Let's move on to the 5th round here. And Bobby Means goes to the Chargers in front of us there. Dante Childers has really good finesse moves. Rashard Gardner, B-man, A catching. I'm intrigued. I mean, 6'3", 206, not fast. He's actually horribly slow, but I like his man coverage. I like his catching. We're going to take him. 87 speed is just the worst, but we need him. 7th round pick next for us here. And here we go. This will probably be a depth selection. And we'll probably go. We need a backup tight end. Trey Claxton has a deep route running. Interesting. I mean, he doesn't look terrible. We'll take him. Hidden development in the 7th round. Trey Claxton out of OK State. What a pick. And we have another 7th round pick here. We have 3 7th round picks. What? I mean, Dante Childers is still here. We'll take him. Why not? Normal dev. He ruined our streak. And here we go. Round 7. Pick 21. Nope, not what I wanted. I think we'll go B press C zone D man. 5'11", 194 out of Fresno. Ran a 4.56. Yeah, he's not good. I don't know if anyone's good at this point in the draft though. We do need a center. Doug Oliver, you're my guy for depth, buddy. Normal dev, obviously. But we'll take him. I feel like we just had a great draft there in year 1 off season. We'll see here. As we go to the draft recap, we'll take a peek at how we did. And 72, 72, 70, 71, 69, nice for Gardner. And then some pretty, I mean, Childers 64. Claxton's a 61 with hidden dev. Love to see it. But yeah, I mean, one of these guys is probably going to play guard for us. But I'll take care of that, and I'll see you guys at the start of the regular season. All right, so here we are at the start of year 2. We'll get our draft class all set up here, and looks like a quarterback is the #1 overall player, which for us is a good thing because Jimmy G sucks. No, I'm just kidding. As we'll take a look at this lineup here. And let's have a good year 2. How about it? So I moved Jacobs to center. I forgot we had Parham still. So Jacobs will play center. Philbin will be the right guard. Mayer and Claxton at tight end. Myers, Heel and Cole. And then, honestly, I think Brackett's going to slide up in front of Zamir White. Brackett ended up being a 71. I mean, I like Zamir White's potential. I think he's a pure power back. I mean, he's not going to play a lot. Obviously, we have, what's his nuts? Josh Jacobs. But we'll just kind of see how this year goes. We revamped the O-line. We got a few pieces on the defense that I completely forgot to look at. So let's look at that real quick. I mean, defensively, it's getting better. We still could use some linebacker help, but it is getting better. Our corners are okay. Why is Stephon Gilmore not playing? Oh, he's hurt. That would make a lot of sense. And yeah, I mean, let's hop into it. I'll see you guys in the postseason, hopefully. All right, and we made the playoffs in year 2. Let's go against the Bengals. We went 10-7, and we have a player who's looking to retire. Jimmy G. Oh, Chandler Jones. That's fine. He can retire. Okay, we got plus 10 morale to all players for Chandler Jones wanting to retire. We'll take a look at stats here. See how we did this year. Jimmy G had a decent year, threw a lot of picks. I mean, it was okay. Nonetheless, Josh Jacobs back in Josh Jacobs form. 16 touchdowns, 1,550 yards. Brackett had a good rookie year, 10 touchdowns, 408 yards. I mean, a good year for Brackett. Devontae Adams back to being Devontae Adams, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Jacoby Myers had a good year. Michael Mayer had a good year. Trey Tucker was fine. Josh Jacobs caught the ball a little bit. Claxton had 6 or 55. Defensively, Divine Diablo led the way in tackles. Mad Max had 10 sacks. Chandler Jones had 6. Tyree Wilson had 4. And 4 picks from Marcus Epps. Tyler Hall had 4 as well. Marcus Peters 2. Morrig had 2. Gilmore had 1. And Mad Max had 1. And Carlson was back to his normal ways. But here we go. We got playoff football, boys. Let's jump into it here. All right. And here we go. As I'm just doing the moments like I always do. And we had a lot of them. We get 3 on that first drive. The Bengals drive down and score. And we go for it there. And we actually are going to get... Oh, we score a touchdown. We lead 10-7. And we get the ball back. No, they do. We'll hop in here. In the red zone. 14-10. And here we go. Jimmy G under center. Snap to him, looking to throw. Throwing for the middle. Mayer, what the F? 2nd 10 now. Jimmy G missed badly. 2nd and 10. And Jimmy G out of the gun. He'll motion Jacoby Myers in here. Snap to Jimmy G, looking to throw. Oh, he's sacked. Timeout. 3rd and 20. Never really had time for anything to develop there. And here we go. A split backfield. 2 backs in the set. Snap to Jimmy G. And he's just going to flip it out. Try to make an easier field goal. And we'll just let the clock kind of run here. Daniel Carlson on. And he has focus kicker. Nice. Field goal is up. And perfect. 14-13 now. But we cut into the lead. We'll take it. That should take it into half here. And punch it in, boy. We punch it in. We take a lead. And into the 4th quarter now. Get a stop, defense. Big 3rd down. We'll hop in here for this big 3rd down. And here we go. 3rd and 9. Snap to Burrow. And throwing right for Boyd, and he's out of bounds. 1st down. And get a stop, D. And they do not. Tie game, 42 seconds. And Jimmy G with a chance to win it here. 1st and 10. Snap to Jimmy G. Looks to throw. Throwing lot. Devontae Adams. 1st down. He's out of bounds. Still have 3 timeouts. Looking to get into Carlson range here. And here we go. 1st and 10 now. Garoppolo out of the gun. Snap to him. Looks to throw. He's going to roll and just throw it away. 2nd 10. Didn't love my options there. 2nd 10 now. There we go. 2nd 10. Garoppolo out of the gun. Run a flat route. Snap to Jimmy G, looking to throw. Throw in middle. Myers drops it. 3rd and 10 now. There's like no good plays in this. I don't love any of them. Here we go. So Jacobs running a Texas route. Snap to Jimmy G, looking to throw. Hit as he throws, incomplete. 4th and 10 now. And we'll have to punt. And here we go. AJ Cole on. And he'll punt it away here. And Peters running down. Fair caught. And they'll start on the 14 with 17 seconds. We have not stopped Jamar Chase. And overtime. We have the ball in OT. Here we go. 1st and 10. Garoppolo out of the gun. Snap to him. Running right. Jacobs cuts it up and gets 1. 2nd and 9 now. 105 on the day for Jacobs. And here we go. Snap to Garoppolo. Fakes to Jacobs. Throw in for Adams. Hauls it in down the field. Davante Adams. Hauls it in there. Great job by Davante. And here we go. 1st and 10 for Garoppolo and the Raiders here. Snap to him. Running right. Jacobs. Open field with a burst. Stiff arming. Gets wrapped up. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Let's do this. 2nd and 6 now. Garoppolo in the gun. He'll take the snap. Hand and lock. Jacobs with a burst and a 1st. Hey, that rhymed. 1st and 10 to the 25. Here we go. Garoppolo out of the gun. Snap to him. Flips left for Trey Tucker. That was pathetic. Jacoby Myers. 2nd and 10 now. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Garoppolo under center in the eye here. Snap to him. Flips it right. Jacobs is destroyed. Loss of 5. 3rd and 15 now. And here we go. 3rd and 15. Snap to Garoppolo. Looking to throw. And hit as he throws. And we'll have to settle for 3 and trust the defense. Carlson out. And here we go. Carlson's kick is up and perfect. 24-21 here in Cincy. We'll take it. Not what we wanted, but we'll skip that moment. And Cheezo Feats. We just need points. 1st and 10. What a game you're getting here. Garoppolo out of the gun. Snap to him. Davante, 1 off the line. Garoppolo missed him. No. Jimmy G. Oh, no. 1st and 10. Jimmy G out of the gun. Snap to him. Flips it out right for Jacobs, who cuts back and has 6 there. 3rd and 4 now. And here we go. Snap to Jimmy G. Throwing left for Adams. Can't get him. 4th and 4, and we're not losing like this. No, I refuse to lose on their accord. 4th and 4. Jimmy G out of the gun. Play of the year. Snap to Garoppolo. He'll throw it left. Jacobs drops it. Oh. And we lose. Oh, what a fun game. We lose it, though, nonetheless. And we'll head into off-season number 2. I'll see you guys there. All right, so here we go. Off-season number 2. We'll look at the recap. The Bengals ended up winning the Super Bowl. We gave them a fight, though. Took them to OT, nonetheless. And no awards winners for us, really. I looked through them. There was nothing too important that we won, so... but yeah, we have to re-sign some players here. I don't know who's going to be a free agent this year, but I'm pretty sure Chandler Jones retired. And We'll see here. We have 12 players to negotiate this year. 34 million cap room, and Nate Hobbs is definitely a guy we want back long term. And he's back 4-year deal. Trayvon Morig, another guy I would like to have back for like 4 years. He's also back for 4 years. Diablo. I think we're going to pass. I like Divine Diablo. I think we're going to pass on it. Marcus Epps. For 2 years, I could do that deal. That's fine. Brian Cook, free safety. Robert Spillane. Marcus Peters, I think we'll let go now. And Chandler Jones, we're definitely not bringing back. Maybe we will bring Divine Diablo back. We got to bring one of the two back on like a 3-year deal. And he's back on a 3-year deal. Let's go. And here we go. As we'll move into free agency, stage 1 here. And I believe this should be the last year of Jimmy G's contract. As Josh, who is making the 136 mil? Devontae. Oh, 2 years left on that deal. Mad Max has 2 years as well. Colton Miller on the last year, going into the last year of his. Jimmy G as well. And Jacoby Myers and Stephon Gilmore. Okay. So, I mean, we definitely have some big deals, but, I mean, what do you do, right? We can't really trade any of those deals, so what are you really going to do about it? And Joel Batonio is out here. Javon Holland. I've never seen him in free agency. We're definitely interested. 6 years, like a lot of money. Are we even? No, we're not even in the running, so we'll pull out of that one. We don't want to waste the money there. David Njoku. We don't really need a tight end. Jerome Baker. We could use Jerome Baker. He wants 4 years. I'm going to lower the money a bit and see what he thinks about that offer. Jerome Baker. We're tied with the Colts. Okay. Kenny Moore. Well, we just lost Marcus Peters, so I wouldn't mind Kenny Moore on like a 2-year deal. And he's interested in that. Other than that, I'm not really seeing anything I love. We'll see what happens here. And we got neither of them, because fun. Okay. Kenny Moore went to the Rams. Jerome Baker went to the Colts. Love to see it. Okay, so Elijah Moore. Yeah. I mean, Deion Dawkins is interesting, but we don't need a left tackle per se. Scherf has no interest. Bobby Swags on a 1 year? Come on now. Come on home, Bobby Swags. You know you want to be a Raider. We'll see what he has to say. Aaron Jones is chilling out here. Packers franchise legend. Rasul Douglas, another Packers franchise legend. Oh, man. Jonathan Jones, no. Oh, Byron Jones, no. Yeah, I think we'll just try to get Swags, be Swags. And we do. Bobby Wagner, welcome to the Raiders. And we'll take him. He's a good addition here. And here we go. We'll move on to the draft. All right, it's draft time. And here we go. We need a good draft here. And the Commanders with the first pick. We picked 20th. And we'll probably just jump to that 20th pick here and just see what's available. Never afraid to trade back. And a corner. That looks really good. There's 2 corners that look really good. Both have A press. He has A to C zone, but I guarantee that's a C. Javon Andrews here is B catching, B man. Ran a 4.47, which isn't great. Not a tremendous tackler. James Swanson looks good. Oh. So pretty much Kai Allen has A press, A to C zone, ran a 4.38 40s, faster, better tackler. We're taking Kai Allen. And he's hitting dead 93 speed. Kai Allen, excuse me, welcome to the Raiders. And here we go. What would it take to trade? No, I don't want it. What would it take to trade up to like 22 and take that receiver? And I think it's worth it. We're going to trade this pick. I mean, it wasn't our pick to begin with. We get rid of a second as well, but I'm not overly worried about it. As long as James Swanson doesn't go in the next 2 picks, I'll be ecstatic. No! Damn you, Titans. Oh, man, that pisses me off. Okay. I didn't have a backup plan. Malcolm Howard. How you looking, bud? Ran a 4.40, has great speed, A spec. He looks like he's pretty good, actually. A deep route run. We're going to take him. Hidden depth, 93 speed. Malcolm Howard, welcome to the Raiders out of Texas. And here we go. On to the second round. I wanted James Swanson, but that's fine. It is what it is. And here we go. Defensively, I mean, we always need D tackles. He has B tackle, A power moves, C finesse moves, which are D tackles pretty solid. Ran a 4.82 as elite. He looks good. We're going to take him. Lance Freeman, normal dev, but his specs look pretty good. From NC State, and damn the Titans. I'm still mad they took my boy James Swanson. And here we go. 3rd round pick here. Adonis Harris looks like a stud. A-man, A-press. Can't play zone at all. Not very fast, but I like the A-man and A-press. We're going to take him. Normal dev, 88 speeds. Terrible, but you never know. We'll take him. We'll take the chance he can cover someone. And here we go. 4th round pick. Bobby Dupree goes to the Rams. And not loving any of these options. Channing Ecker from Colorado. Can't run deep routes at all. A to C catching, B catching traffic. I mean, we could use a 3rd tight end. He ran a 4.6. He has great speed, elite strength. We're going to take him. Channing Ecker, welcome to Vegas. Out of Colorado. Dion coached him well, I'm sure. And here we go. We'll move on to our 5th round pick. We had 2 of these bad boys. Keith Ware. Interesting. I don't like any one of these players. I guess we're taking Marquise Anderson. He looks okay. Normal dev. I don't know. I don't like any of those players that are left, honestly. Honestly, I'm gonna let the CPU draft the rest of this, and no, I'm not. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Tremaine Johnson, you're my man. You athletic? Nope. You're my guy. Normal dev. All right, what do you do, right? 6th round. And, I mean, there's no shot there's like a hidden development 6-year-old quarterback, right? James Heller, he can't throw at all. Like, literally terrible. Ran a 4.61. That's still 3rd fastest. What? Lucas Cutler out of Michigan ran a 4.64. Who has the fastest 40 time? Well, it was Wyatt Carnahan, wasn't it? No. No. Eric Rose. No, but he actually has great throw. We're taking Eric Rose as a backup. 92 throw power, 77 speed. I mean, whatever. We need a backup quarterback. We'll take him. Here we go. 7th round. What do we need depth at? We took a quarterback. We could use a backup right tackle, so we'll take one. Emmett O'Neal with A inside or whatever, impact blocking. Give it to me. He's a guy. He'll probably make the team because we don't have tackles. He's out of Arizona, who's a notoriously not a great running football team, school. But we need depth. And then defensively, what do we need? Free safety. Didn't we take one? Tyreek Greenfield looks okay. We'll take him. Why not? 89 speed's pretty good. And that'll be the draft here for year 2. I mean, didn't go exactly. Wasn't as good as year 1's draft, but it's still a pretty good draft. And Kai Allen's a 75. Malcolm Howard is 73. And then Freeman was a 74. Harris was a 72. And then it fell off real quick. But our top picks were amazing. Adonis Harris and Kai Allen were phenomenal picks. Malcolm Howard was a great pick. And then Lance Freeman was also a great pick. I'll see you guys in the regular season. Let's go. All right, so here we go. We're ready for year 3. We'll choose a draft class here. And another quarterback with the number 1 projected player. Jimmy G's contract does expire at the end of the year. A lot of big name players on this team's contracts expire at the end of the year, though. And we'll generate our best lineup here. And Howard will kind of slide right into that slot role. Bracketing up with star dev. Jimmy G's still out here. Eric Rose is going to be his backup. And then the offensive line has improved drastically. Michael Mayer is still going to be our guy. Tight end. Defensively, it's a pretty good defense now. Tyree Wilson's progressing well. We got Bobby Wagner, Divine Diablo. I drafted this guy. Harold Thomas. I mean, cornerback-wise, I want a defense. I mean, it's a good cornerback room. You got Kai Allen, Nate Hobbs, and then, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good cornerback room. And we'll take it as a specialist here. Devontae in the slot could be cracked. We're definitely going to give it a shot. Why not? And then Kai Allen will slide into our slot corner position. And, yeah, we'll see what happens this year. I'll see you guys hopefully in the playoffs again. And we're back in the playoffs. We won 11-6. Had another good year here in year 3. And Jimmy G was okay. I mean, he just didn't turn the ball over. Completion percentage was a little better. Josh Jacobs was a monster. 1,879 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brackett had an okay year behind him, but Jacobs averaged 6 yards a carry. Holy. Devontae Adams had a good year again out of the slot. Jacoby Myers had a good year. Mayer with a good year. Malcolm Howard, kind of a rough rookie year. But, I mean, it is what it is. He caught a touchdown. Defensively, Bobby Swags leads the way in tackles. Mad Max back at it. Tyree Wilson with 11 sacks. And 6 for Eric Armstead. We'll take it. Lance Freeman had 2.5. And 4 picks for Bobby Swags. Marcus Epps had 2 picks. Nate Hobbs 2. Morag had 2. And Gilmore had 2. We'll take it. That was a good year. And we finished with 11 wins, was it? 11-6? Yeah. So we're 11-6 here, and we'll hop right into it. I'll see you guys in the game. All right, and here we go. We're back at it here. And we get a stop. We'll see what the offense does. And we're in the red zone. And we get the field goal. It's 3-0 here. And we get the turnover on downs. It's only a matter of time, though, before the Chiefs score on us. And they actually hold them. And it looks like Jimmy G is throwing here early. 2-minute drill. Let's hop in. A minute left. We trail 10-3 here. 1st and 10. And Garoppolo will start in the gun. Snap to Garoppolo. Why would you stop on that route? Gain of 5 to Jacobs. 2nd and 5 now. Snap to Jimmy G. Fakes to Jacobs. Rolling right. Firing back across his body. He's got Myers. 1st down and a timeout. Good throw by Jimmy G there. 1st and 10. And Jimmy G out of the gun. Snap to him, looking to throw. Flips for Myers again, has him. Timeout again, gain of 6. And here we go, 2nd and 4. And Jimmy G will be in the gun. Marcus Howard in the slot. Snap to Jimmy G. He's going to throw for Howard. Hauls it in. Marcus Howard, house call. Welcome to the league, Rook. First playoff game, touchdown Marcus Howard, and we get the stop. And here we go. We're driving down in the red zone. Punch it in, boys. We take a 13-10 lead. And here we go. Come on, defense. We'll hop in here on 3rd down. A gun-tight look for Mahomes. Snap to him, looking to throw. Throw in middle. Hobbs whiffs. Tony makes the grab. Down to the 14. And here we go. Chiefs punch it in. And how did they get the ball? And okay, we got to stop them there. And here we go. We got to win the game on this drive. 1st and 10. Jimmy G in the gun. Snap to him, looks to throw. He's going to throw one up for Adams, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. And Jimmy G has been pretty pathetic here in this game. Jimmy G out of the gun. And here we go. Snap to him, looks to throw. And Adams got destroyed off the line. 3rd and 10 now. And there we go. 2 downs to get this, so no pressure on 1st down. Garoppolo will be under center. Snap to him, looks to throw. They sent the house. Flips it right. Jacobs has it. Cuts it up. He's out of bounds. 1st and 10, Josh Jacobs. Great job there. Jacobs got open out of the backfield. 1st and 10. And Jimmy G in the gun. Snap to him. And he'll flip it right for Jacobs again. And gain of 5. In the hurry up now. And here we go. Oh, we're going to send Adams deep. Snap to Garoppolo. Fakes to Jacobs. And looking for Mayer, incomplete. 3rd and 5 now. Okay. There we go. 3rd and 5. Garoppolo out of the gun. Snap to him. Fires it in there for Mayer. Dude, thank you for pushing him. 1st down. We'll use our 1st time out here. And here we go. 1st and 10. Garoppolo out of the gun. Snap to him. Looks to throw. Flips it right for Jacobs again. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now. Garoppolo leading the drive here. And here we go. 2nd and 2. And Garoppolo will be in the gun. Adams a motion in. Snap to him, looks to throw. Fire left for Adams. Who makes the grab. 1st down, Adams. And we're going to hold our timeout here. Hold our timeouts, rather. 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Garoppolo. Snap to him, looking to throw. Fire left for Myers, who has the grab, and he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 now. And down to the 14. And here we go. 2nd and 3. Jimmy G out of the gun. Snap to him. Rolling right. Firing. Wide open. Michael Mayer drops it. He was open. 3rd and 3. And here we go. Garoppolo out of the gun. Snap to him. Quick throw for Howard. Holds it. And he holds on timeout. 1st and goal. And here we go. First and goal, Jimmy G under center. Snap to him, hand in right. Jacobs! Touchdown, Josh Jacobs! And we're going to go for 2 here for the win. We're going for 2. Yes, I love it. Empty set, we're going for the win. Snap to Jimmy G. He's under pressure, firing, back of the end zone. Myers drops it, no. Myers had it and dropped it. And that'll be the game. We lose 20-19. Into that season. Man, I'll see you guys at the Super Bowl. All right, so here we are in the off season here, year 3 off season, and yeah, I did see that Max Crosby won DPOY. So that's another defensive player of the year from Mad Max, and we'll move into free agency here, or actually re-signing players rather. And yeah, I mean, not the end of the year we wanted, but what a game. Back-to-back years of great games. And we have a lot of money this year. We'll accept the player option on Tyree Wilson. Jacoby Myers, I'd like to have back, even though he dropped that touchdown. I forgive him. And he's back for 2 years. Dylan Parham, he's been really good for us, actually. I wouldn't mind a 3-year deal for him. And he's back. Zamir White, not really interested in. Ed Ingram, also not overly interested in. Thayer Munford, nah. Jimmy G, nah. Eric Armstead, I wouldn't mind Armstead back for like 2 more years. And he's back. We bring back Eric Armstead. Bobby Wagner was our leading tackler a year ago. Why not? And he's back as well. AJ Cole and Dylan Carlson, I'd like to have both of them back. And we get Cole back. Can we get Carlson back as well? Yes, we do. Carlson returns as well. And I didn't even see Colton Miller. Where did he come from? He's back as well. So we bring back pretty much everyone we wanted to bring back. And here we go. We'll move into free agency. And we need to have a good free agency here. And we need to have a good draft heading into year 4. It's got to be the key. And here we go. We'll take a look at free agents. And Ronnie Staley, interesting. Charvarius Ward. Ryan Stonehouse. Oh, it's not a good free agency class. Other than like the top of the top. Not in love with this class. I'm not going to lie, fellas. Yeah, I think we're just going to go to the draft. I don't see anything I love here. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the draft. All right, and it's draft time. Here we go. The Jets with the first pick. We pick 18th this year, so not terrible. And here we go. We'll see what's there. Quincy Booker goes in front of us. Receiver out of South Carolina. And Randy Zimmer and Ben McGee. Which one do we want more? One's a strong arm, one's a field general. 6'6", 232. He's our top fit. Doesn't move real well, but he has elite throw power. He looks amazing. We're taking Randy Zimmer. Hidden development, 97 throw power. Holy smokes. Randy Zimmer, welcome to Vegas, baby. We'll take that all day. What a pick for us. And it's not like he'll have a shortage of weapons to throw to with Devontae Adams, Michael Mayer, you name it, we got him. Jacoby Myers back. And here we go. What do we want here? Devin Humphreys looks insane. Steve Weber. Yuck. Martavis Dockery from Georgia looks pretty good here. We're going to take him. Hidden Dev, 92 strength. Let's go. Welcome aboard, Mr. Dockery. Here we go. We'll go to the 3rd round here. And we're all in for next year, so here we go. Grant Ford. Did he run well? 4.46. We're going to take him. Normal dev. 93 speed, though. Need depth at receiver. He's out of Oklahoma. They usually have some pretty good receivers, so we'll take him. Here we go. 4th round. And we're back up. And there is a center, Andy Bailey here. He doesn't look great, but he also doesn't look terrible. We're going to take him. Welcome aboard, Andy. And here we go. Now we pick in the 5th round. And a running back goes there. I'm not loving any of the options here. We do need a right tackle. Spencer Caldwell is our top fit. We'll take him. Where's top fit, rather? We'll take him. Why not? We need a right tackle. Out of Houston. We'll take him. Free of charge. And here we go. This is our last pick in the draft. 6th round. And we are going to go with... We do need a running back. Tremaine Lindsay out of UTSA. Ran a 4.5, but he can catch pretty good. We're going to take him. Normal dev, 91 speed, not bad. We are done in the draft here. Another good draft. I feel like we've drafted well in this rebuild. And here we go. Let's see if we did. Yeah, Zimmer's a 74. Dockery also a 74. And is Zimmer generational? I feel like 97 is not a normal. 97, his accuracy sucks. But he has 97 throw power. He's kind of like a Josh Allen type. Pretty much every trade outside of or every pick outside of our top 2 aren't going to play, hopefully. But it is what it is. I'll see you guys in the regular season. And here we go. Year 4. And we'll see what we're working with going into it here. We start with Buffalo. Not a great way to start the year. And, I mean, it's a good team. Like, this is a really good team. Tackle needs some work. But outside of right tackle, it's a good team. Yeah, I mean, this is a good team. Defensively, I mean, it's a good defense. We'll see what happens here. I'll see you guys in the postseason, hopefully. Let's go. And we're back in the playoffs, taking on the Patriots. And we'll take a look at how we did this year. And I think I saw Josh Jacobs with the 3rd best rusher. Zimmer was fine. He missed a few games, it looks like. Eric Rose had to play, and he played good as well. But Zimmer had a fine rookie year. Jacobs had another great year. Brackett was good in backup. And Devontae had a monster year. So Jacoby Myers and Michael Mayer. We got Malcolm Howard more involved. And then Divine Diablo and B-Swags had a huge years. Eric Armstead with 14 sacks. Wow. Tyree Wilson had 10. 3 picks for Epps, 2 for Diablo, 1 for Swags. Kai Allen had 1. And yeah, let's hop into it here. I'll see you guys in the game. And here we go. It is snowing. And the Patriots drive right down and punch it in on us. And we missed the field goal, it would appear. We punch it in, tie the game up. And here we go. 10-7 now. And the Patriots drive down. We are struggling. And yeah, it's not looking good. Get in there, boys. We punch it in. Get the stop. We did not. And this game's... Oh, we lose 23-14. I mean, all in all, it was a fine rebuild. We made the playoffs 3 out of 4 years. We only missed it in year 1. And we'll take a look at the final roster. It was probably the best rebuild we've had here on Madden 24 anyway. And yeah, I mean, Zimmer was hurt to end the year, so we had to play Eric Rose, and that makes a lot more sense. He ended up having... Oh, no, he had Star. Okay. Nonetheless, though, that's the team we're looking at. And yeah, I mean, not much more we can do here. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, it's been the Captain. And peace.